All right. Peace. Blessed everybody. Hakia me here. Hope you're doing wonderful. Man, I am live in ATL. I had let me turn this TV off. Oh, sorry about that. Let me know if you guys hear me. Just wanted to come real quick here and just do a brief update before. Let me turn this all the way off. Yeah, I turn it down like that. All right. So I am live here in ATL. Had just a one night layover, shall I say? Not a particular layover, but a delay. So I wasn't able to get in on the flight yesterday. So we will arrive late, but had a good night rest, much needed rest, much needed. So that was actually, kind of worked out well. But definitely wanted to let everyone know just what is going on here. It's tremendous opportunity, certainly for myself and many others. I've been very fortunate to be and have been a good student to many great thinkers, teachers, scholars, organizers, and I've positioned myself for many great things. So, now and in the future. So I'm maintaining my good health and stamina, and continuing to create opportunities. So we have a good group of individuals coming to the Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Bagamoyo, Zanzibar. So it's definitely going to be a healing experience. But, I'll be doing a workshop on art and activism. For instance, art and activism. And many people know, where, my background and some of the work that has been done over the years. But now it's time to take that work to another level. So we certainly have that vision to think, what they say, think globally, act locally. Well, sometimes you have to get, more on the ground with operations and show up and be present to, create these global allies in the world. So, as the world becomes smaller, and what's that book called? There's a book, The World is Flat, and it speaks about how many people are becoming more personal. It's, cultures are interacting more, for instance, not just with transportation, but with communications. And so, what you thought in terms of your small local organizing work can and does affect what's going on in the world. And over the past few years, outside of my, hundreds of books that I've read and the many amazing conferences that I've had the opportunity to attend, I recognize that I was not as up on how issues that are going on globally are intertwined and cause a type of ripple effect on what we do and how we think and how we interact. Interestingly, I was talking to a gentleman who I work with. He's actually a Polish gentleman. So sometimes, you get different, unique perspectives on global issues because we are culturally interacting with many of these different cultures. So he mentioned, for instance, just some of the legal and political things that happen comparative to here. In the United States, I'll say, yes, I'm still in the United States. Congratulations, Charlene. So with that being said, as we, had this tremendous experience this year with the Summer Learning Institute, with the Teaching Artists Institute, Teaching Artists Institute, Summer Learning Institute. I'm certainly looking forward to continuing that. And I'll just encourage others for instance, that have a desire, there will be a follow-up to that coming in October, where we will have some really well put together business individuals, some business gurus that will be coming to Tanzania in October, but also in November, there's the Nelson Mandela going to South Africa. So, I got a lot of work sort of put, in position. And so we are excited that we actually got, let me see how many other, that's what I need to do just today. As you all are here, thank you for my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 viewers. I'm streaming live on my Facebook page, Raising Consciousness and Capital, as well as my YouTube. But I want to look up what we got. Magufuli. Sure. And maybe I need to go to the actual thing. I did a really sophisticated marketing campaign, and I'm excited about what the ramifications of this is going to be. And Mandela. So I'm typing in Magufuli and Mandela teaching artists, Googling, so I can see where, for instance, what we got picked up at. So this is, so that's cool. Guadalupe, where's Guadalupe? So somewhere in Guadalupe picked this up. This is findglobe.news, explore. Okay, and then some a library, Bard Education. See, that the strategy was to get into Indonesia. Wow, that's dope. And that's just 5 days. Let me see. Somebody picked this up in Indonesia. So that's dope. So it's still definitely happening. Sports and colas. So a lot of different organizations picked this up. I don't know what this is, but I mean, I see a lot more. Wow, wait a minute. And somebody just picked us up 47 minutes ago. So, word is still spreading about this amazing man, Magufuli and Mandela East and South African World Tour. So, let me see. Where is it? Oh, I know it's in there somewhere, but all right. I don't know. Okay. BBC? Let me see. Did BBC pick it up? Wait a minute. I don't think. Oh, this institute. Let me put in institute. And sometimes you got to put in your name depending upon what taglines you used. So I know Yahoo got it, but I didn't get a whole lot of calls, but sometimes it don't work immediately, and everything is a fine tuning. So I knew, where I was trying to reach for on this operation, but I know, for instance, the follow-up that comes from this. See, ultimately, you want to build your third-party validation, and that's an old network marketing trick. Documentation beats conversation. You want to show that you're not just some little small time nickel and dime outfit, shall I say. So when people see that, for instance, you are on Black Enterprise, or everyone else know that you've been vetted, right? You've been vetted by, professionalism, etiquette. You kind of have some ducks in a row. They're not just putting anything on that website. When you have people that's paying a significant amount of money to get their information on some of the top search engines or websites, that they have, people that are very proficient, shall I say, in analyzing to determine your credibility level, shall I say. So knowing the speed that Black Enterprise covered it adds just a higher level of credibility to what this movement is doing, and we have some very credible thinkers from both Baltimore and the DC area, so that are traveling as well with us this time. So we, really are going to hit the ground running once we get there. So I'm not going to speak that much, but I just wanted to definitely let everybody know some tremendous work is going on, of course, there, but certainly back home, of course, as well. So, um, but we're looking forward to building. Last week, if you saw my pictures, I was at a real estate investment meetup. So hopefully, once I get back, that this crazy tenant that I had is will be gone, and non-paying criminal person will be gone, and I'll be in a in a position to make some more power moves, economically speaking. So yeah, so you got to get wise about what you do, and certainly real estate is definitely one of those things. So um, so I'm kind of covering all my bases and getting really focused. I've worked very hard, on my health. Everyone knows that. And it's like sometimes people be like, "Man, you act like you training for something." I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not like a super triathlete type of brother, but I know that I need to do things to maintain my wellness, and that's one of the things I want to touch upon, in my presentation in Tanzania. So I'm actually speaking on the media. What is art and media? Wait a minute. Well, we're doing a documentary, but I'm speaking on the art as activism. That's the initial topic, but we also are adding the media component to it, since I do have a media persona, and people think I'm very active or public official type of thing. I mean, I'm active in political spaces, but not necessarily media outside of what I do on YouTube or whatever. But ultimately, operations are definitely getting ready to grow, and I got some interviews coming up, so definitely invite me on uh, to speak, of course, to panel discussions. I recall, and let me just give a little shameless plug. When a few years ago there was the Reginald F. Lewis Museum, uh, and sometimes you can't go into a panel, and this is where I was trained by one of the top Toastmasters well, I'm not gonna say trained, but I heard him speak, and I read his book. I got his book, and kind of read some other things on him. But his book is, I'd say, you know, um, is definitely a good model, because it's on presenting, not just presenting, but moderating events. So it's very good. So I consider him, and I know that the book that he put together, and I can't recall his name, but he's a blind African American. I think he was a former judge or some diplomat or some high level political position. But but he his book is very well put together, and he was a Toastmasters international champion. So when you study the work of somebody that won a top Toastmasters training, you sort of kind of get some good skills there. So I am excited about my role in Tanzania, and more so, I'm excited about the bigger picture of what's going to happen in South Africa. So South Africa, for the most part, is a major market. So I'm going hard. I'm going hard. I'm telling you, it's done. I'm about to be big, like in the whole South Africa. It's just gonna happen. I'm telling you. So knowing my background, knowing how I position certain media imagery things, and organizing, some of my different little tactics and strategies that I use. I know I'm gonna get back to the U.S. I'm gonna grind, get this money together, and come November, And South Africa, it's just going to be on and popping from what we did for the beginning. So for right now to October and November, just watch, just watch. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be on BBC or something, but and that's not necessarily a measurement, but I look forward to partnering, and ultimately, if I could keep building my YouTube presence, that would be great. But you hit different sources, and that's what I learned. For instance, from people like my man Trevor Otts and Shay Brown and Dr. Avis, several people, my sister Uri Squires, let me give her a shout out. So some people, different people have different models. And so what I do, and I'm pretty brilliant at it, I take these different parts of these individuals who have various levels of unique successes that perhaps that I may not have totally had. So, and I just duplicate them and take them to another level. So I'm pleased to have good advisors like my sister Charlene Day. Shout out to Sister Charlene. Gotta connect with you and lay out the vision of what's going on right now. So, but that's all I have, y'all. For instance, hope y'all like I have to represent Dr. Francis Cress Welsing going to Tanzania on the Ancestor. Man, I wish I had. Let me shout out Nana Dr. Patricia Newton. I spoke at her homegoing service that we did. So that's gonna some individuals connected from her homegoing ceremony, and this is birth. This is how this Summer Learning Institute was birthed. So it was birthed from a meeting or a connection, a collaboration that Dr. Patricia Newton laid out because she wanted individuals to go to Africa. So she inspired many of us to just do it, shall I say. So that's all I have, y'all. Hope you are well. Yes, I'm in ATL. Hope you like this nice room. But, getting ready to get out of here. Let me see. It's 12:45. I got to work on my presentation. And, got some other things going. But I'm just excited about what's getting ready to happen here. So it's time to put, all things together. But I'm going to do an interview with my brother Devin real soon out of New Orleans. Scholar, he's traveled many places to Gambia. He traveled with Dr. Newton and Professor Smalls and Dr. Jeffries and Ashwa Kwesi. So we're gonna definitely try to get him into the fold. And my man Ace will be back with me real soon. I don't know if I can do anything from Tanzania because they have 2G, not 5G. So it's kind of tough on that, but I got to call AT&T myself. So, but let me get out of here and make sure. Oh, man. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to everything that's going on. So stay connected to the Rise of the Success Scholar. Look me up, subscribe, like, and share on my YouTube page, of course, Raising Consciousness and Capital, as well as join my Raising Consciousness and Capital page on Facebook. So definitely, if you'd like for me to bring you anything back, of course, please reach out, consider, getting some good, clothing or, herbs or, something. Get yourself something from, Teaching Artists Institute. We have products year round. Because somewhere, there's somebody always going somewhere. So, and that's how we establish international businesses. So, but that's just the beginning. But as I went to the real estate piece, a brother was just like, man, I would love to invest in that hotel idea that you had. So, we'll be evaluating that and see if that's feasible. But, of course, everything has to have its due diligence, I believe, and everything has to be producing cash flow. So that's all I have, y'all. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. Holla at the Success Scholar. hit me up. Text me 410-209-9687. Again, 410-209-9687. If you wonder what I'm looking at, it's like different stuff going on in television here. So, but definitely stay connected. We are out. I may come back one more time before I depart. We're going to be in our sky box at the airport. So, all right, people hit me up on WhatsApp. So, yeah, so definitely. Let me see if somebody hit me in the private comment, private chat. But yeah, I'm on StreamYard. Somebody just asked me. So on StreamYard. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back real soon. And I'm gonna do some more book reviews real soon as well. I missed those. I just been trying to get my stream popping. So with alternative people. But yeah, let me get back to some book reviews and some other stuff. So, all right, y'all, we are out. Thank you. Holla at the Success Scholar. Hit me up on my Twitter. Definitely check out Clubhouse. Let me know if you're doing anything on Clubhouse. Would love to stay connected to you. All right, peace and blessings.